Hello everyone, I'm Yutu, and welcome back to Dynasty Warriors Origins. Okay, we're now doing the defense of Jing Province. Liu Bei, some of Cao Cao's forces have begun to invade Jing Province. Head to the front lines in the base and repel them. You got it. That's right, I got my Po Dao now. I could try that out.
Take that.
Oh, it's this fucking mission. God, I've done this mission so many times. Yeah, let's try the Po Dao. Soaring Luan. Awesome. Alright, looks like I already set it up, so.
Now is the time to advance. Everyone, Shi Huan shall guide you. Begin advancing. An opening.
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy.
All my might.
Situation.
The enemy officer.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
It's an honor to battle against you. How can I not give it my all?
They are powerful folk.
To my power.
I shall take care of them.
The enemy officer has
Destroy that shit.
looking rough.
Man, what are you talking about? Destroy that shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's done. Okay. Get the archers over here.
An even match. We must push harder. Let's go. Now, looking rough. Time to act. Sacred Bird protect us. All my might.
Got him!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
Looking rough.
A fantastic deed. This is something I shall never forget.
Yeah. Alright.
The path we must walk is set.
Onward, everyone! Start the advance.
I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward.
Yep, hold on. I'm gonna help this guy out real quick. There you go.
Now. Tables. Concentrate.
Can't go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shot the ballista right at the ground. Huh?
Let's go.
God, red hair is fast.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might. Now.
Go on.
The enemy officer has
How
been
did my
defeated.
perfect plan fail?
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the others.
There you go. Alright.
Now. Take that. We advance together. Commence the advance.
All of you.
Come on!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Slain the enemy officer.
Let's go. Are you kidding me? Concentrate. Sacred Bird protect us. Take that. Take this. All my might.
So what does that ability do? Fierce focus. What is that? This will power charge it for one level. Okay, so I can like spam it. Okay.
I will break you. I see it.
I can be like,
This'll do.
and then. Oh, I guess I have to hold it.
Looking rough. A favorable sword, to say the least. The enemy officer
Keep that up.
has been defeated.
Yep.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Sacred Bird, protect us. Take that.
Okay.
The obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me. Take that.
Let's give it to them.
No way. I'm gonna lose.
The enemy
I
officer
shall return
has
after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Amazing.
Ah!
Succeed.
Not without you.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Can't believe this.
The enemy
Gotta
officer
appreciate having you
has been
around in a
defeated.
pinch like this. This almost makes me emotional.
This is it. With all my might. Get prepared. Counter attack. All my might.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
This'll do. The enemy officer
Display of skill.
has been
We
defeated.
shall fight again.
The path we must walk is set. Prepare for onward.
Everyone,
This'll do.
start the advance.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. But the enemy officer has been defeated.
We march at once.
The advance begins. Now,
This'll do.
follow me. Start the advance.
Sacred Bird, protect
You're
us.
incredible. You know that? Keep doing what you do.
Whoever gets sentimental loses.
Yeah, I missed.
Let us fight in earnest.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me.
God damn it.
Be quicker. Bear witness to my power.
This is the end.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Have been like this.
The enemy
That
officer
did not go as
has
planned.
been defeated.
I must try again later.
You came here just at the right time.
Really did. You're about to fucking die from that.
Turn the tables. Words cannot destroy. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Manamow. Nail Zhingli out with this.
The time is right. Go.
I won't hold back. That is my last act of decency toward you.
Time to act. Time to attack. All my might.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
Is that it? This'll do. Take that.
I claim another victory in the name of my brother.
With all my might. Concentrate.
Take that.
This is tough. No matter how you slice it.
This'll do.
Well done. Most impressive.
That's me, Elish.
For now.
The enemy officer
However, we shall meet
has
in
been
battle
defeated.
again.
You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here? try. Take that! Nice try. Sacred bird protector gotta be quicker than that. Take that! This'll do. This'll do. Looking rough. Taste the structure. Looking rough. Prepare yourselves. This'll do. Taste the structure. Nice to see you. This'll do. Take that.
Fabia!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Sacred. Bear witness to my power. Take it with all my might. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power.
You've done very well.
The enemy
Good to know
officer
I can count on
has
you.
been defeated. Now. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, counter attack.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Tables turn.
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
With all my might. There we go. This'll do. Looking rough. An opening. Again. Whoa. Whoa. Is that it? Whoa. Cannot hold out for much longer. Looking rough. Get this here. Sacred bird protect us. Get this here.
Damn.
There we go. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
God damn it. Ding.
The moment has
There you go.
come. Whoa, looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. This'll do. Easy. Looking rough. No choice but to retreat.
Damn it.
All my might. Looking rough. Obliterate you. This'll do. Take this. Looking rough. Obliterate you. The enemy officer.
All right, one more dude left. But you really have to kill everybody, don't you?
This'll do. I see it. Sacred bird protect us. Whoa. An opening. Mid defeat.
Ow.
This'll do. Sacred bird protect us. The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it?
Okay. Easy enough. Still can't do those because just opportunity has not arisen yet for that. Unless charge is like a different ability. Maybe this counts as a charge. It says is any charge or ambush, so yeah, successful charge or ambush. I mean, like, I guess maybe. Well, I'll try that out. Let's see. Okay, anyway, is there anything left to do? Guan Yu? Okay, let's go. Hey, you guys like to talk a lot. Oh my god.
There is something we must tell you.
Yes.
We have heard that Lord Liu Bei fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time.
Could it be that?
Another storm will be brewing once Liu Bei's gone. And just when we found a place to call home, too.
Indeed. The circumstances are similar to when Lord Tao Qin asked Brother to be his successor. Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Liu Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
Probably.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Bei has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Bei, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province, but taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
Not much later, Liu Bei passed away. His son, Louis Song, went on to succeed him, leaving Liu Bei with the task of guiding the young leader. Meanwhile, Cao Cao was personally leading his great army towards Jing province.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Bei.
Why are you glad?
Well, Zhuge Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever. One who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma. Something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Zhuge Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort.
I agree.
Ha! You haven't changed a bit either, have you? I like that. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
All right.
That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly knows how to govern.
What's up, Guan Yu? You have a unique and talky bit here.
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes.
Did I say salsa?
And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
My brain is on the fritz.
Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Tang, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously?
Uh-oh.
Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
Zhao Song died shortly after. Okay, any letters? Nope. Alright. What's up, Zhao Yun?
Surprise?
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight.
I don't think so.
I see. Well, I hope that is the case. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Interesting.
Lord Liu Bei. You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Zong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, The moment Lord Liu switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Okay. What's up, Liu Bei? Jeez, there's so much talking in this campaign. Oh my god.
I'm all prepared and ready to go. I think I'm getting used to abandoning castles and running away.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive. Just like we've always done.
We will protect you.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right. Let's go. We are all going to survive this.
Oh.
My lord! My lord, I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty. They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Liu Bei's history of kindness was repaid as soldiers and peasants alike joined his fleeing flock. Their flight to the south was a slow one, and soon they found themselves able to hear the stomping feet of Cao Cao's forces catching up to them.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh. It was nothing, really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Course.
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
Bailuan, did someone call for me?
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees?
Trying to follow his ideals.
What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives, that is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but...
I believe he'll become a hero.
What? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. Huh. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao.
Well,
I see Cao Cao's army has caught up. So, What will Liu Bei do now? Cling on to his conviction, accept the casualties, and continue on. I shall watch carefully.
So I wonder if this is the battle then. If this is the one that has the ultimate fate. I could just keep saying that for every battle, but... Alright, Battle of Changban. Check the letters. Nope. Alright. The peasants slow Liu Bei's march as Cao Cao closes in. Flee to Zhengxia with Liu Bei and the peasants. Okay, have allies rendezvous with Liu Bei within 8 minutes. Okay.
Shall we start?
You're here. Let's quickly go over where we stand. We are now entering Changban with the people from Jing province in tow. However, Cao Cao's forces have caught up with us. Our rearguard is currently in disarray, and their formation is faltering. I know I must escape to Zhengxia, but I cannot abandon the civilians and allies who have come with us. Yet, if I were to fall here, I would be betraying the trust all the same. My course is thus to march forth together, no matter what toil awaits us. That is my only path. What's more, Zhuge Liang and Guan Yu are on this way to Changsha to call for reinforcements. Their absence can be clearly felt by us all. Meanwhile, Zhang Fei is currently guarding Changban Bridge and to stymie Cao Cao's advance. And Zhao Yun is headed for the rearguard allegedly to reestablish some sort of order. Though in truth, I think he has gone to rescue my family members from the chaos there. To be honest, you two, I have no plan, but you always manage to find hope in times of peril. Please, find a way through this battle and help our people and allies alongside Zhang Fei and Zhao Yun. Leave it to me.
I'm grateful.
I trust you, with all my heart. And the enemy forces are seemingly endless. For all I know, we're already cut off. But your eyes will be a blessing in the complex terrain to the south. If you read the direction of the wind and find hidden paths for us, you may catch them by surprise. You should depart, you two. We don't have luxury of time. I will stay here and rendezvous with our people. I'll actually go with Zhao Yun, because I want to clear that whole path. Yeah, okay. Let's do it.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
I'm counting on you.
You too. Maybe accomplish what we set out to do together.
I carry the very future of our realm. A future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect. And I shall protect him with my life. Let us go.
Interesting.
Whatever it takes. We must get to Lord Liu Bei. Come on!
Now! That name means nothing to me. He stands alone. Surround him!
Then bring it on! I'll take you all on at once! Situation.
The enemy officer
I am a
has
dragon
been defeated.
burning with fury. And I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
Now!
As if my blade was cutting nothing but air! A truly formidable
All my might!
A brave hero without equal. A true army of one. So that's who Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next?
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
It's looking rough. This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Now, such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice. Bear witness to my...
You gotta be quicker.
Damn it.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
This is how
This'll do.
all my
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces.
Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
All my might.
Oh, I see you. Sorry.
Okay. Interesting, I failed. So can I not do it with Zhao Yun then? Or do I really have to like rush? I can't break the door down that fast. I can give it a shot. Maybe I only had like a minute. That was like 2 minutes before that guy died. I suppose if I like keep Zhang Fei busy, I could break down that door and get to him, but god damn, he's all the way on the other side of the map. I really don't think he could do it with Zhao Yun. So I'm gonna quit this battle. And we're gonna start at Zhang Fei's side, because I don't think he could do it this way. This might actually be the Ultra Fate, I'm not sure. Doing it Zhao Yun's side. I think that guy would die so damn quickly though. Holy crap.
I'm count.
Alright, so no one can die.
What the? Who is that? Zhang Fei. That's Zhang Fei.
Do not fear. That may be Zhang Fei, but he is alone. We can take him together.
Huh. Pathetic. There better be tens of thousands of you, because a bunch of foot soldiers like you are no match for me. Now, which one of you wants to die first? I'll take you all on at once. There you are. How about we have a little fun here? Here we go. No one is getting across this bridge. I don't think you're getting through. I will pulverize anyone who tries. You hear me? All this.
Stop where you are. Going anywhere. I'll make sure you fall by my sword.
We have no time to waste on the likes of you. Out of our way!
Damn, they got past us! Gotta take care of them or Liu Bei and the others will be in danger.
There are still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here.
Okay.
Enemy officer that they will reach us. Defeated.
Advance! Stick close to me, now!
Now! Time to attack! Here!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over, you hear?
Begin the advance. All units, march!
Go, 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 go. No! Nah!
I am a dragon burning with fury, and I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
That blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable.
You think you can stop us with so few warriors?
Looking rough. What an insult.
Take them down! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You all on at once!
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
I'll take you all! You're mine!
Ah.
Take this!
Still waiting for a new challenge!
Lord Liu Bei? You waited for us!
It's good to see you safe. It's difficult, I know. But hang on a little while longer.
Okay, just starting. Okay, this isn't over. Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up. What just happened? I'm counting on you.
A brave hero without equal.
Looking rough.
A true army of one.
Is that it? This isn't
So
over.
that's who Zhang Fei is.
Let's cover some ground. Is that all? Come on. Who's next? Looking rough. Looking rough.
I don't believe it.
Looking rough.
It's Lord Liu Bei.
The enemy
He waited
officer
for us.
has been defeated. How could I leave behind those who believed in me?
I will break you.
Let us all escape to Jiangxia.
Sacred bird, protect us. This'll do.
So, this is everyone then. It seems not
The
all
enemy
were able to
officer
escape
has
unscathed.
been defeated.
Now.
Still, we must move on for now.
Gotta be quicker.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
Take this. Shameful with all my might.
That's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here. That man is a whirlwind.
This'll do.
In an even match, we must push harder.
All my might. I see you. That an officer? You must be kidding. Bear witness to my power. Counting on you.
Whoa.
All my might. Looking rough. You're wounded. Looking rough. Sacred bird, protect us. You are good. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This'll do. Sacred bird, protect us. An opening. Bear witness to my power. What? Nice.
The
All right,
enemy
that's everybody.
has been defeated.
Battle.
All right. Taking care of those trying to cross the bridge.
Come on, Zhao Yun.
After brother now.
No need to overextend ourselves.
Let's leave the rest to our reserves.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard have stopped them in their tracks.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
This'll do. You failed.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Good eye.
The enemy officer
Zhao Yun,
has been defeated.
good to see you back in one piece.
Looking rough.
You ran through hell for Ajo.
Take that.
You have my eternal gratitude.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
All right. I fulfill the conditions, so I don't really need to worry about that anymore. Just gotta win.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
Fantastic deed. This is something I shall never forget.
I shan't let my emotions interfere. That you must already know.
Concentrate. You're wounded. Contact.
Liu Bei must not be allowed to escape. All forces are to pursue him with
The
every
enemy
man
officer
available.
has been defeated.
Start the advance.
Okay.
Gotta be quicker than that. Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it?
Without issue.
An opening.
Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
Sacred Bird, protect us.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
The enemy officer
We fended off
has
their
been
officers
defeated.
and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge.
Yet all of them continue to follow him.
The time is
The
right.
officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man.
You're looking rough.
This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or
The enemy
is it
officer
Cao Cao?
has been defeated.
I must ascertain this for myself.
Take this. The enemy
failed
officer
somewhere?
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
An excellent display of skill.
Now,
We shall fight again.
I've been waiting for this.
Worked. We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
Managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
I thought it crushed the peasants for a second. Like, oh my god, no.
This is your end.
I will not allow you to block our path.
We will break through.
Got you.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Now, rain arrows upon them.
What's going on?
Take this. My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
I had thought such a day may come,
The enemy officer
but now that
has
we're
been
here,
defeated.
I am lost for words.
I have no choice but to retreat.
Bear witness to my power.
We must hold the line.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route.
Hey.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
This'll do. Time to attack.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
Take it with all my might. Attack. Sacred Bird, protect us. Looking rough. This'll do. Take this. Sacred Bird, protect us. This'll do. Looking rough. Gotta be quicker than that. Sacred Bird, protect us. Gotta be quicker than that. All my might.
More rock slides.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
At will!
Take this.
An ambush! Damn! It was a trap!
Too cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I must retreat. Well, I still can.
seem to have gained the upper hand. The tide is turning in our favor.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step.
All my might.
Would come to this.
The enemy officer.
All right.
I suppose things are going my way today. Maybe next time.
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path. What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
God damn, Bailuan.
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, you'd best be prepared to fight.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace.
This'll do.
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? What will your path lead to? You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions.
How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us? Time to end this.
Boy.
This is my last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. So you can't strike me down? Naive fool. You've always been soft. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Here the boy shows up.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been, for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you.
Who are you, really?
Well, It is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings. That they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake. And that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog is lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on.
Mow.
Downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord.
The people of Jing province?
Precisely so. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
Yeah, Liu Biao's dead, isn't he?
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Indeed. Okay. Inner fire fury. Oh yeah, so the charge doesn't count towards that. I don't know then. I guess it's only when you have like the little white circle you step in and like, you know, it makes everyone rush forward. That's a charge. Zhekao, Zhako, Zhengxia Commentary, Jing Province.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while.
Has he gone to Wu?
It is just as you guessed. A man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit.
He said Wu.
He'd been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu.
Then we'll soon have good news.
Right you are. In some form or another, Lord Zhuge Liang shall return with aid from Wu, without fail. Of that I am certain, though I cannot say why. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
Indeed.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
What's up, Zhang Fei? I'm just gonna get the talkies out of the way before I end the episode.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Zhengsha in one piece.
We did well making it through.
As if a rabble like that could ever be a match for us. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
Well, thanks for speaking your mind, Zhang Fei.
Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this.
Oh, I have a letter. From Zhao Yun. I wish to thank you. Dear you two, I would like to thank you for Changban, and to that end I wish to ask, may I come to see you? There are some things I would like to bring with me as well. I know I might be asking a lot, but it is all because I wish to spend a memorable time together. It is my hope that you feel the same way. Why? They always freaking... Never mind. Alright, what's up, Zhao Yun? You ready to give me a feast for 3? Yep, there it is. There's the feast.
Thank you for your help at Changban. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met.
I feel the same way.
Really? Thank you, friend. No, maybe partner is a better word. I truly believe that I will never again meet such a kindred spirit. If you weren't here,
Oh, did he pass out? I like the real you.
What did I do? It's okay, you can tell me. Nothing you say will bother me. Did I do something in my sleep? If so, that too was the real me. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds, and you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
Flying Dragon Ren for the spear. Interesting. Lunge forward while spinning, catching any enemies in your wake and sending them flying. After you attack, you will remain in the air. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a battle right there. Let me just look around.
The city here.
Any more random letters? Nope. Okay. Hey, Guan Yu.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again.
You were impressive yourself.
Thanks to your valiant efforts, we were able to avoid the enemy as we advanced. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Changsha and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
And needles. Blah, 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 blah. And Liu Bei.
That man who...
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish.
You can't abide this outcome.
My chagrin is undeniable. And yet, abandoning my ambitions would be even more unbearable. That would be the same as abandoning myself, the man who is loved by his people. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
A few days later, Zhuge Liang made his return.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhao Yun awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we've secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
That's reassuring.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
Yes.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort?
Hey, what's up?
Damn. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
We really need your help.
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
That night.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you.
Then let us speak.
Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, The winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north.
The winds were to shift.
Indeed. We must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames.
How will you light the flames?
Lord Zhao Yu is making the necessary preparations. You focus on forecasting the winds. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
Oh, it's a lot of pressure. Okay, I'll do it. Okay,
It's another war.
goodness, there's a lot of cutscenes. Okay, so let's go ahead and end it here. We'll pick back up. We'll probably start with this side mission and then continue on there. So thank you all for joining. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Goodbye, guys. Goodbye. See you later.